Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football, literally. Hey, man. Hey, welcome back for another great episode. Going to be looking at maybe just two more streams till we're done with the NFL 2022 season. Man, it's been not a for those that don't know my show. I mostly do very about 15-20% advice and mostly just like a vlog style showing drafts that I do, lineups. I've been doing it 3-4 years like this. I love just shooting it with anybody in the chat, making friends along the way. So yeah, man, we're gonna be looking at um, some sweats that we had from advances in playoff best ball and underdog and DraftKings. I didn't get any to advance in DK this year. Got about, I don't know, 10 advance in underdog, five from wild card round, and five from this past the mitten returns. Man, I just had some dental work, so but I wanted to come on in here, so my half my face is still numb, man. So if you see the like this, I don't know. But anyways, guys, hey, thanks for hanging out and shooting it. Man, I got some exciting sweats. Really excited with some of these teams I did. Uh, this one draft room that I did, there's like a couple like really good sharp guys in it, and I was able to build this really strong team in the wild card on Underdog Fantasy. It's a tournament before the mittens. Man, I'm excited just to see if we can get another finals. It would be so nice, man. I have not hit a big one yet this year. Hopefully, one of us or anybody that chats with me, I'm rooting for you. So yeah, man, definitely down to do some battle royale drafts. We'll look at some couple other drafts. I mean, there's not much really to do. I'm kind of just doing this for fun for about an hour. I'll be on here, but I'm ready. I'm ready to rebuild. Ready to take any tips anybody has, and trying to help us grow and continue to find the motivation to keep the channel going, man. It's not easy. Like, I appreciate the few guys that have supported me, and I know not everyone is great on YouTube as like content hosts, and so I do my best to try and run a show that is more me and not for. I don't know. I know that sounds bad. Like, it's not just me. It's like it's more like this is who I am. This is my style. There's a lot of people that run very strong podcast style streams, and they're just very strict to content. It just runs a very strict way, and I I don't have that vision, but I love just shooting it. So yeah, man. Welcome, guys. Thanks for hanging out here, and man, let's get it. Man, sorry if my internet connection is in and out. I don't have the strongest. Man, this is a channel of someone that's starting from the bottom, and we're still at the bottom, kind of. We're like, we're getting just a little fish to eat, not too much. More like tadpoles. But man, we're down there at the bottom. I haven't made a surface yet. I haven't had a big score, so we'll see, man. I love doing the drafts on Underdog. If you're new to Underdog, if you wanted to give it a shot, try it out, man. Use my promo code BFFL. They will match 100% up to $100. So you put 100, they'll give you 100 and bonus money to make some bets or do some drafts. I'm more on the draft side. We could look at some pick'ems. Pick'ems, man. I'm not a big guy in knowing if what's strong in pick'ems. I kind of get a little lucky here and there, but I mostly lose on pick'ems. So yeah, man. Let's see here. I'm gonna blow myself back here. Thought I tried putting myself on the smaller screen. Sorry. Come on, EJ. You've been doing like over like 200 live streams. You would think EJ would figure this out now. No, man. It takes me a while. So let's see here, man. Starting at 5 minutes into the stream, kind of little talk. I like to talk. I like to talk more about anything that's. I mean, I really don't care about fantasy football. I do and I don't. I don't want it to consume my life. It has been a heavy influence over the past year. Trying to get back to some other normal social activities, but man, this is such a fun hobby. And it's a cool way to find a way to maybe get a little lucky, get a little extra money, having some instincts on certain plays. I think that's what it comes down to. You got to play unique. You have to have some knowledge, but overall, you have to take risks. You have to build teams that might not make sense to what the ADP says. So yeah, man, that's what I always try and do. I try and build teams that are just like bonkers sometimes. But man, this team that I'm about to show you in the wild card, it's pretty, man. So this is me getting out. This is last week. I scored 106 against this gentleman here at Tubinis. He's a pretty good drafter. I've seen him in a few other drafts. And there's Paul there. I was inverted. So man, I want you to see that I scored 106 and this guy had 100 points. And I'll tell you why. So the team I drafted is Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, McCaffrey, Fournette, P. Ryan, Chase, Samuel, McKenzie, Boyd, Kittle. So, and this team did advance. It's going to be in the semifinals, and I'm very excited for it. So the team that I beat out, 100 points. He had Josh Allen. Dak Prescott. No. Damn, I was thinking of a point I was trying to make. Sorry. So yeah, he had Allen, Sanders, Cook, Walker, AJ Brown, Davis. Yeah, I don't know. Here's a team that I drafted based on like the screen. I was looking at this at first and I was thinking I took Brock Purdy in that ninth round. It's so crazy, man, where some of these guys are going. So if you're thinking like, how did you get such a stacked team with Chase and McCaffrey? Well, this is why. Somehow these two, I got lucky with these two sharp drafters, these red badge bros. I'm in a 3 badge room draft. This is a pretty strong draft room because I've seen this guy too. So, man, somehow this team is strong. And Paul and Based Frank passed on McCaffrey here, allowing me to get him back. Where I don't know what they were thinking. I think they made the right move at the time. I don't think McCaffrey has moved up the boards yet. This is week 14, the start of week 14. I drafted this team with Brock Purdy, just played the Dolphins. So he hasn't had a start yet in the NFL. He had a good finish in that game filling in for Jimmy G. So I was thinking with the mindset of this team, like, I want to start getting some Brock Purdy lineup. Like, if he is going to have a good run, he's going to move up the board, and you won't get him this cheap ever. I think so. Yeah, you don't see this going in any mittens. You can't get Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and Jamar Chase. You can't get these 4 guys together on the same team. And you add that with Debo Samuel, Tyler Boyd, George Kittle. What? And I remembered to get P. Ryan as my last pick. I saw that come back around, and I'm like, man, I'm so glad I have him. I really didn't make too big of mistakes. Maybe McKenzie. I didn't need McKenzie in the fifth round. I was trying to get a Bill. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was thinking Bills, Niners Super Bowl now. That was my thought. And then I went back to building a few more. I just wanted one piece. So I did get 4 from San Fran. And if it was Bills in the Super Bowl, yeah, I would have had McKenzie. So that's why I drafted McKenzie. Yeah, man, I'm just showing this draft board of this team and the wild card that I drafted that is still in it. And it's a strong team, man. Just a little bragging for a little bit. And it's a team that can get beat. I don't have any Chiefs players. I don't have Kelsey on here. Look where Kelsey is going in the first round in most of these. So nobody was allowing a Mahomes Kelsey, I don't think, in the wild card. These are the drafts before the mitten. So this was drafted in week 14, right before the start of week 14. I'm just looking at the board, thinking of how strong my team is. So my team is Chase, McCaffrey, Burrow for my first 3 picks, Debo, McKenzie. Man, I could have got Devontae Smith there. How strong would that have been? That would have been lovely. But I didn't. I chose McKenzie. Actually, no, I didn't have a chance for Smith. It went back. I'm misreading that. I couldn't have drafted Smith. I could have drafted Godwin. Goddard. I could have got Goddard for a live piece that would have made sense at the time. But I'm glad I drafted Boyd. I didn't need Leonard Fournette, George Kittle, Purdy, Pirant. I love it, man. I'm just looking and thinking, is anybody going to have a Mahomes Kelsey? I don't think so. I don't think people advance too many out of first round with maybe a Mahomes and if somehow you got a Kelsey. Because you remember the first round was like Dak Prescott was smashed, Purdy. Any Purdy, like the one I drafted here, more than likely advanced out of the first round. So I'm trying to think how many guys could have had some of these teams in the wild card. So I haven't even seen what the if they advanced it yet. I don't think they have. I love that team. Since it was a wild card, I bet you have Purdy at super low ownership. I bet not many teams have them. Yeah. And then, hey, share me any lineups or if you have any draft boards you want to share me. I love looking at them. I really like looking at the concept of seeing the strength. I understand that. I just don't have all the confidence in the world and wanting to say that I really know what I'm talking about because I don't want to. I don't like going down that road, man. But yeah, I love looking at the boards. It's cool, man. A lot of teams that advanced in my pods had solo decks, so it could be interesting this week. Yeah, I know you're talking about the mittens, mitten 2, 3. I'm excited to look at those. I'll pull yours up. I want to look at your team. So last thing with it, here's the team that advanced, the one we're just showing. I was able to get points from Burrow this week, so I needed those points from Brock for last week. Burrow, CMC still held strong. P. Ryan, I think P. Ryan, we seen him a little bit last week, making projections on the game on how that one could go. This team really wants it to be Bengals Niners. I think Vegas has it as the Bengals are the favorite now, like -2.5 or something. And I don't know what I think about San Fran against the Eagles. That's my scaredest one. We still haven't seen Purdy. We haven't seen him like officially on the verge of losing. Okay. Like this guy's he's gonna have to face that door at some point in his career. He's gonna have to see a spot where he's losing and the pressure is on this offense going down the field, putting points on the board. We almost saw that last week. He was losing, right? Where they were losing at some point, right? Or it was just tied. Well, yeah, he came up clutch, moving the ball down and getting a bunch of field goals for the team. So I just want to win and in advance and have this team free roll the quarterback in the finals. That would be cool. I know it's not in the gauntlet. I know it's not like in a super like big tournament that a lot of these mainstream heads talk about, but man, it's good for us. It's good to show that I do put effort in trying to find these unique teams, and that's why I have the channel. I really want to show you that, man, you can go out here and you could have got a draft like this. We all can, and I want to see each and every one of us draft like that. That's why I'm trying to get stronger at connecting with you guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a strong team, man. I almost got this one through third place. I missed out on for 2 points. See, this is a guy that was in my other draft I was showing you, two Dennis. He's good. But man, it's another Purdy team, but it was dead because I had Tom Brady stay. So I was okay with that one not advancing. But I did have Kelsey on it. Let me see. There's like one other team that I like that's advancing. Another Purdy only with a couple Chiefs players. I got McKinnon and Mitchell at running back, Debo and Kelsey. That's it. So it's a live team. It's not super strong. Definitely could advance, and it could have a starting roster. So this is the mitten. So hey, I mean, I do have two decent teams. I have a team with a full roster in the mittens. Purdy, McKinnon, Mitchell. I think Mitchell got banged up a little bit, but yeah, he having Kelsey and Debo. That's nice. We'll see. It's not super strong, but it has a chance. Min three, I got that one team with Barkley to advance. Daniel Jones, Barkley, man, this team is so strong. If I had like Brock Purdy instead of Daniel Jones, oh, I would have loved the team with. If this is Daniel Jones, Mixon, Jacob, Chase, Kelsey, Tony, Hurst. It's advanced though, so I do have a. I'll get a zero at the running back at the quarterback spot. But not too bad. Here's a weird one, man. This is very unique to show. Me and this guy, we tied for first place all the way through. We had the same exact points, but we had a different player. I think we're both going to advance because it's 2 out of 12. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So in the men three, I got this team to advance. It's a starting, not a full team, 4 out of 5. A San Fran, a strong San Fran at least. Dang, the mitten three, I drafted a full Jaguar stack. Just think if the Jags would have won, this team would have been sick going into. That was a closer game than we thought. Man, this team would have been sick if it was Jaguars and Bengals. Mitten two, I didn't get any to advance into mitten two. I wish I would have had this Bengals team. I missed out by 1 point. 1 point. I had a strong Joe Burrow, Mixon, Mitchell, Chase, Debo, Boyd, Hurst. Oh, this is a nice team to have in the mitten too. I didn't make it. I missed out on 1 point. But see, it goes to show that some strong teams get left behind, some weak teams advance. That's why I love the format. It's a really cool tournament to play in. It's fun, man. I'm just hoping that I hope I get the bad teams again. But yeah, we'll see. You never know. The men again, and again, none of it. I only did a few drafts, 2 drafts in the mitten returns again. Those things only last like a day, man. They went by so fast. This was last week's. I got 4 to advance. I only did 22 in here, so was that 20% advance rate? This one team is really strong. If Mahomes actually is fantasy good this week, we need Mahomes to feel comfortable getting an advance. With Mahomes, you probably need at least 20 points because I think Hurts and Joe Burrow should probably have some good games. So I don't know. Yeah, I like this team. Mahomes, Pacheco, Mitchell, Gainwell. So if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl and this advances, I have a strong team. I have Kelsey, Tony, MVS, Pacheco, Mitchell, Gainwell, George Kittle, Jawan Jennings, Quez Watkins. So I have Niners and Eagles split. So either way, man, I think I have a strong team here. The only thing is, there's also going to be some other strong teams because it's basically like the quarterfinals, even though it's a shorter version. There's another team, maybe Joe Burrow, Mixon, Pacheco, Scott, all a lot. Chase, Higgins, Boyd. Why did I do double Jaguar? What the hell's wrong with me? Zay Jones, Ingram, Hurst. See, I'm not that great, man. I shouldn't have done double Jaguar there. Man, I didn't advance in the way too early wild card. I only did 3 drafts. Getting to quarterfinals out of 3 drafts in the way too early wild card, that means I need to do more of this draft next year. I only did 3, man. Just think if I did 30, that would have been fun. So that's it, man. I got one other team in the mitten returns again. This was like the last draft last Friday. Oh, this is the one where I sniped Trevor Lawrence. Now it ended up being, I don't think it helped him. Would he have beat me out? I did that on purpose. I sniped him from JH23. Nah, he wouldn't have. It would have gave him 15 points and he would have had 61. He would have been fifth place. So, yeah, taking Trevor Lawrence wasn't a good idea. I know it's like, EJ, what the hell are you talking about, man? I like looking more at, like, I do break things down. This is really what I like looking at draft boards, trying to see how I get better and stronger and become a better drafter. But yeah, I was just showing this team that I sniped this last week. I sniped Trevor Lawrence from the guy in the 4 spot. I figured, man, if somehow this Niner stack blew up and if he needed just 14 points from Trevor Lawrence, that could beat all of us. So getting 0 points at the quarterback spot, I wanted to guarantee that. He was definitely taking Trevor Lawrence in one of these picks. So he took Jimmy G and Case Keenum. Hey, man, it's a snipe. This is why I snipe. This is why I believe sniping is a good tool. I hate these people. I mean, I love everybody, and I even love the guys that say stay in their lane. I do, but I dislike the player part of them, where they're not acknowledging that sniping is a good tool if used right. Because screw trying to let people stay in their lane. Is staying in your lane? Are you gonna drop me 20% of first place when you win because I stayed in my lane? Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna send me a nice little Cash App donation because I stayed in my lane and allowed you to draft such a strong team? No, you're not. You're just gonna be like, figure it out on your own. Okay, I will figure it out on my own. I will snipe you and not allow you to get any kind of leverage if I can. If it makes sense. Sometimes I do it out of spite, not too often, but sometimes I do it just to, and you have to get sniped. So you want to make this many mistakes. You want to do a draft like this where you have no quarterback. Probably you would have got lucky if you drafted Chad Henne. And what did he get you? Maybe 7, 8 points, which is amazing for just playing one series, right? Or 2 series. So yeah, I don't know, man. I love the rants. I love showing that you can just, man, you can get any team you want. You really could. Sometimes you got to draft early and beat people to the mindset of certain teams that you could build. Think about how early you could have built Brock Purdy lineups. Uh, the only other ones that we knew were going to be a 1 seed was Eagles. So yeah, it was kind of hard to get a really strong Eagle stack. People did get them, but you were getting your Eagle. You were getting the full Eagle stack in like your first four picks. There was hardly Miles Sanders wasn't really dropping that much in the third, fourth round. So yeah, on to that. Just looking at this old board here, just seeing this direction. Yeah, it's not a bad team. This one did advance, having mostly live pieces, so I'm okay with it. You guys want to do a battle royale draft? I don't know if Daryl's still in here. I'm gonna give him a little shout out here. He showed me a team that he has some advances in. Anybody wants to send me any teams that you advance? I love looking at them. Send me the draft boards too. I love to break them down and see who took what, where it made sense. Like maybe there's a team that you could learn from. That's really why I love doing that. These guys, these sharp, these pros out here that freaking are always winning, man. All these guys that are doing so well, you can see how they do it. You could watch their streams, but you could also just read their boards. You could read how they drafted, and even if it's not even the player, it's like the way they did it, how they wait for certain spots to let certain guys fall based on their projections, things like that, man. Let's see, how do I do this? How do I do this? All right, here it is. Daryl, sorry, I'm not hiding your name. I don't think you care, man. I'm just showing a few of his teams that advanced. I think these were in the mitten two and the three. You said mitten two and three. So mitten two, you got Joe Burrow, Miles Sanders, Barkley, P. Ryan, Chase Higgins, Goddard, Boyd, Hurst, Kurt. Man, this team is very, very solid. Definitely rooting for all these pieces besides the Eagles. I mean, Miles Sanders can do good. I just need him to lose. And yeah, I know you got Goddard too. So either way, one of us, if the Bengals win and we both advance, it seems like one of us has a really strong. You got a really strong team, man. You have all the Bengals receivers basically, besides Irwin, who I guess could get you like a touchdown, like a 30-yard. He could be like 10 points. But who's going to have him? Nobody's going to have Irwin. There's going to be someone with him, I think. But having everybody else, you got a really strong. I don't think anybody has Irwin, honestly. Here's your other team. You got Burrow, Barkley, P. Ryan, Mitchell, Gainwell, Chase, Debo, Kittle, Goddard, 9 out of 10 alive. That's pretty nice, man. I'm surprised you went and drafted Gainwell still. That's awesome that you did. I wouldn't have drafted Gainwell. I would have been like, I got Barkley, P. Ryan, Mitchell. I'm just going to think that, man, so you're guaranteed a running back in the Super Bowl if the Bengals still win. I like that. Two running backs. Very strong team. Aaron said, let's fucking do it. Stop wasting my time and let's do a draft. Battle Royale? All right, let's do it. I love Battle Royales because there's no point. I'm not sniping anybody unless, I mean, I could. I'm not going to let someone get like Kelsey and Mahomes. I'm not going to let someone who drafted Mahomes get Kelsey. I won't do that. All right, let's do it. Made some tea earlier. Cheers to anybody. I don't think I got in with anyone in the battle royale that I know of. But yeah, shoot me another comment, and I promise we'll get to. So picking four spot, I don't. Man, I don't mind four spot. I can basically surrender and say, okay, okay, you got me. I'm drafting Brock Purdy. Okay, you got me. Hold on 1 second. I think my dad's at the door. All right, sorry about that. I was talking with my dad. He lives in my backyard here, so he just comes up every now and then. Oh yeah, you missed out. All good. We'll get the next one. I'm probably doing the whole surrender. I'll take Brock Purdy. I'm not high on him. I would think that he's definitely a weak play. But yeah, if he don't draft Mahomes, I will draft Mahomes. Dang, I could almost get Mahomes and Kelsey. Well, I had no choice here. I'll take the top two best plays, McCaffrey, Kelsey. It's a no-brainer. I think this is what everybody does. I think some people probably take Chase. I can see some Chase, but no way am I ever letting someone get a Kelsey team with Mahomes. I mean, I guess I could because I want someone to let me have it once because it could be strong. The first draft you've seen when the first three picks were QB? Really interesting. I don't know, man. So, well, how do I do this? Do I do the Debo? Man, do I get Miles Sanders at all? I get like I can just build like a really strong Niners Eagles stack. That would kind of make sense. Let's get Debo here. I'm trying to think if I should get did George Kittle get drafted? He did. Good. I think I'll get Miles Sanders. I'm trying to think what else would make sense. I could get Higgins. Could be Higgins' game. Get Gainwell again. Let's do Higgins. It's something different. It allows me to have a share of him. I don't have much Higgins, so hey, if he pops off, these pieces look pretty nice. Could have got Goddard, but man, if Higgins is the guy over Chase, if it's a Higgins 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, he's definitely breaking the slate. And I think that's what these smart quarterbacks do. They know that man, Chase is the guy for a while, but out of nowhere, Joe Burrow will start searching for Higgins, who he may believe might have a softer matchup, or it's just one of those he sees something. They're really designing plays for Higgins. It's interesting to see. He drafted Chase and Kelsey at one return. Mahomes back. Maybe the third pack is by his ankle. That's nice. So this draft is saying I need Brock Purdy to outscore Mahomes. Wonder if I go back to Gainwell here. We will take Brock Purdy with a pick. Could get Tony. Man, Tony and Birdie. Yeah, let's do Tony. Nice. So man, I'm lucky. I'm a lucky ducky, huh? I got CMC and Kelsey. Cool. I'll take it. I don't mind having Higgins and Kadarius Tony. To me, I don't do too many of these, so I'm getting very high ceiling guys. I think. Yeah, and getting Purdy with pieces that he could really make look very Purdy. Man, I'm gonna be improving on you guys on the channel here and there, man. I'm doing improv classes like real life. I'm doing real life improv classes here at the Comedy Sax Lounge in downtown Orlando. It's freaking amazing. It's a lot of fun, man. We've done 4 weeks now of improv training. I love these classes. They're so fun. It's good just like living in the moment and just not worrying about the day-to-day grind. You guys want to do another one? Battle Royale. Let's try it again. Yeah, getting Chase, Kelsey, McCaffrey combo is difficult. Cool, man. All right, sorry, I'm doing another one. I forgot to say, hey, you guys ready? Oh, I did get in with Aaron here. See, man, sometimes I'm not with it. Sometimes I am. I think I'm in another good spot where people may not believe in Mahomes being a strong play. So if he falls to me, I will take him. I don't do too many battle royales. I believe if I did like 150, I could be very loose with my play. But man, I'm just trying to cash a little bit with these. There's not that many unique scenarios left. It could just be all the favorites, the WR ones, the RB ones, just the strongest play takes down this 2 game slate. You can't overthink this one. At least I don't want to. Of course, there could be a unique play like Kenny Gainwell breaking off a weird touchdown at the end there. Maybe that would be like a Joe Burrow having like maybe a 10-point lead, and then they just throw another big bomb touchdown to T. Higgins to secure the win in the fourth quarter because Mahomes can come back from nothing. So there's some scenarios where I could see some guys breaking the slate. Could be Higgins, could be Boyd. Boyd could be that guy. So I have my choice for Mahomes or Joe Burrow. That's interesting. Let's take Christian McCaffrey for sure. And I think I roll with man. Would I be able to get? I think I'm gonna take Joe Burrow, man. Let's see the board here. You took Kelsey. I'll give you a shot. I'll let you see if you get Kelsey. I wasn't doing that intentionally. I'm not letting this guy get Chase and Burrow. Not today. That's how we take care of him. I would love to have Burrow and Chase, but not in my draft room. Well, you did get a Mahomes. That's nice. It looks like I'll be able to get Higgins here. I think, unless he takes some Hurts, Mixon, Higgins. That could make sense. Could go Goddard. If you take Higgins, I will take Goddard for sniping me. I'll snipe you back. Just letting you know. Okay. He stayed in his lane. Yay. I will take Higgins for sure. Debo sounds nice. I don't think it's Debo. I could get Boyd, Juju, Tony. Let's take Higgins. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Could get Sanders or McKinnon. Maybe McKinnon has a bounce back game. They may need him. I'm gonna pass on Debo. I'm gonna try McKinnon here. Maybe McCaffrey and McKinnon break the slate. Uh, we haven't. He's kind of cooled off. I don't know if him falling to me is. I don't know. I haven't done too many of these, man. This is only like my third or fourth one. Third one. So what are you thinking here, Sanders? Yeah, that's a good play. Man, there's definitely gonna be some duplicates. I would think there's gonna be a few. I like Tony. Nice play. You're you want that Mahomes is the top guy kind of lineup. Eagles. So you're thinking they both smash. He took Debo. What's on the board? Got to go tight end. Could get Hayden Hurst. There's my double stack. It makes a ton of sense. I don't want to get Boyd. That's crazy. That's too much. Let's get Hurst. And now we got to think MVS, Juwan Jennings. Excuse me. Could get Tyler Boyd. Just do the triple stack. McKinnon gets 2 receiving touchdowns because they're playing. Man, I might just try it. That's got to be a highly like if something happens to Chase, he gets locked down all game, and it's just like Joe Burrow throws 5 touchdown passes, some crazy thing. Yeah, then we got it locked up. But I guess Boyd could have like a deep. He has some deep air yard catches, right? Boyd's not a bad boy. You want to do another one? You want to try one of the other ones? You got the NFC Champ knockout, AFC Champ knockout. I haven't done any of those. I think the short game is going to be big for Kansas City. A lot of dump offs. Yeah, that's why I like McKinnon. I don't know why. I don't know where he's going. All right, guys. I want to do one of each. I want to do the AFC Champ knockout. I'll give you a sec. If anybody wants to join me, you're welcome. I have no idea. I haven't done any in this one. I think this is what a super flex where everybody. So how do we? I don't want to do too many of these because the strength is at the quarterback spot. It's really like, yeah, I don't know what I think of these. So we'll see if anybody wants to join. You can. I don't care. It's like, how can you snipe in this? If there's one game. But yeah, talking about those games, man, I think I want to believe that the Eagles are probably going to win as much as I'm rooting for a San Francisco advance to the Super Bowl with my sweats. I'm just being real, like the Eagles, they do look like they could maybe rattle Purdy would be a good thing. Yeah. Gotta go pick up my kids, catch the stream on my phone. Hey, well, I appreciate you wanting to still chill and chat with me. So cool, man. Um, yeah, just don't be too distracted. But yeah, I'm here if you want to just shoot it. Woo. Still waiting for one more player. Whoever wants to draft with us, come on in. The water's fine, man. So what else? What else? Yeah, I think the Eagles will probably win. I think the Bengals do have a chance to win. So yeah, my prediction would be Eagles, Bengals Super Bowl. My heart wants Bengals, Niners. Picking two here, so we're guaranteed a quarterback, or do we go Kelsey? I'd probably take Kelsey over Mahomes. That would be my first instinct, especially with the short passes. Mahomes may not be able to run around and improvise as much as he would love to with his game. So yeah, I'm on board with believing in a Kelsey captain or super flex piece, whatever that means. Yeah, Philly looks unbeatable. I'm very scared in the Brock Purdy. To me, it's a they're only favored by 2.5 points. Man, I don't know how the Niners win that game. That'd be crazy. If they win that game, it's because Purdy gets some drives down the field. This dude deserves to be the starting quarterback next year. You don't do anything else. You roll with this kid. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Kelsey here. I could take Mahomes, but I'm gonna take Kelsey. Is it crazy to put in a draft Chad Henne at the end? Is that crazy? I think I could. I think someone won one of these this past weekend without a QB. Rest in peace, Trey Lance. Yeah, they can't go back to him, man. I'll probably take Higgins here. I like Higgins. Ooh, he took Higgins. Well, never mind. I don't like Higgins. I'll take McKinnon. That's an easy piece. McKinnon, Kelsey. That's what we just drafted in the battle royale. Let's get it. I wonder if he goes Boyd here. Could do Tony. That's too many Chiefs, right? Dang. Is someone going to have a Mahomes with all these pieces? They can't. Let's try it. I'm going to take Tony too. Why not, man? I have to take a Bengals player now, right? Maybe McPherson falls back. Never know, man. McPherson was big last year in the playoffs. He was huge. He had like four, like 6, 7 field goals. Nuts. He took McPherson. Makes sense. So can I draft? Do I have to draft a Bengal? I guess I could get Tyler Boyd. Makes sense. Or P Ryan. P Ryan might make more sense here. All these Chiefs means they blow up, so P Ryan's the guy. I like that. I took P Ryan. I don't know if that was the right, but it tells the story. Like if you need Tony, McKinnon, and Kelsey as the optimal pieces, if they're the optimal pieces, if you can't get Chase or Higgins, I would think P Ryan might get more work than Mixon. That I don't know. Could have went Boyd. Could have. That was like a 50-50 between Boyd or P Ryan. But maybe P Ryan has the week. He's the running back you need. What the hell do I know, man? I don't know. All right, let's do the NFC one. If anybody wants to join. While we're waiting, looking at the Vegas lines. Yeah, they have Bengals, Chiefs, 2.5 for the Bengals as a favorite, and the Eagles the favorite, 2.5. So the line started at 52.5 for the Bengals Chiefs, and it went down to 46.5 after. What is Mahomes updates not good? I haven't really been following it honestly. I know Tony Pollard broke his his, his fibula on his ankle, so he'll be out at least. Man, I broke my fibula by my kneecap when I got hit by a car 5 years ago. Freaking broke my leg. That shit's not fun. So I wish him a speedy recovery. Fractured fibula. Okay, I'm reading it off on the side here. Waiting for this draft to start. I don't see any news on Mahomes. All right, we're picking three here. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of just zoning it in and out, just hanging out. So yeah, I want to think maybe we'll get. Geez, this is definitely a draft where I don't care if I get Brock Purdy, AJ Brown, or Devontae Smith. Maybe we roll with AJ Brown this week. I think Devontae Smith's a good play too. I'll roll with Debo in case he gets a rushing touchdown, and it would make sense in this lineup by not getting Brock Purdy. Now, I don't think this is a great team by any means, but it's just what the cards were facing me. I could have got Purdy, man, but I don't know. Running backs here makes sense. Having no quarterback again. Gainwell or Boston Scott. Even kickers make sense. Robbie Gold. Maybe I get both kickers here. That's a very unique build. Let's do Robbie Gold. Maybe he. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Not having Purdy or Kittle. Man, we get the other kicker, Jake Elliott. That would be very unique. The only thing that makes sense is Boston Scott. Let's take the kicker. Man, this is not a strong team, but it's a very contrarian, low scoring game. It's like a 19-17 kind of game. But yeah, AJ Brown. Ooh, I lost it. AJ Brown, Debo, Robbie Gold, and Jake Elliott. It's a story. We're telling a story of a field goal game with AJ Brown, who may get a bunch of targets this time. Did, did he come away with some injury, down plays, hip issue? Man, this guy could have like a big game where he gets no touchdowns, just gets a bunch of yards and receptions, and they kick a bunch of field goals. I like it. Thanks for letting me build a contrarian team. All right, let's go back to the Battle Royale. I want to see what any news. Look at Mahomes here. Diagnosed with high ankle sprain, said he'll play conference championship. Man, he's gonna have that. He's gonna have basically a cast wrapped around his freaking foot. Yeah, I don't think it would ever be intentional, but man, if he had a good hit to that ankle, he's definitely gonna be hurting. Probably be out. I don't want to see him get injured, man. I'm rooting for him to play the whole game. Um, yeah, I'm actually rooting for Mahomes to try and ball out still. It'll be a great uh, message to his legacy in general, being able to play at this level that he has been, 5 straight AFC championship appearances. Man, this guy has broke the league. He's been a very strong piece in this team. So yeah, I'm interested to see if he can do it on a bum leg now. So that's cool. So I'm still betting on him. It's kind of hard to draft him. I'd love to draft him on Holmes Kelsey team. We'll see. Da 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 da. We got a chance if you don't take Mahomes here. He took Kelsey. He blocked us. He blocked me, that dirty bastard. I'll take Hurts and maybe AJ Brown in case that combo blows up. I don't know. I think you get Hurts and AJ Brown sometimes, but I don't do too many of these, man. So I'm gonna get them and see what happens. This guy's trying to get Mahomes in the freaking third round. That's smart. Let's see if he takes Mahomes here. If he don't take Mahomes, wow, he surrendered to taking Purdy. That's crazy. So this guy don't even have to get Mahomes here. He's going to go in the fourth round. That's nuts. So the guy picking in the one spot drafted McCaffrey, Devontae Smith, and Debo, and it's the 3-2 right now. The second guy picked Chase Burrow, and he's thinking. Third guy has Kelsey Mixon. Fourth guy is me with Hurts and AJ Brown. You got McKinnon, so we know he's not going quarterback here. He might take Kittle from me, maybe Higgins. Miles Sanders, he could take Miles Sanders from me. He took Higgins. I don't even want Miles Sanders. I wish I could draft. I'll take Kittle. Maybe Kittle and Goddard for being assholes and allowing that Mahomes team. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take double tight end there. So I just took two strong tight ends away from these first two spots. I pretty much made one of these guys pay for not taking Mahomes early because they could have got a stronger tight end. They decided to get Debo and Devontae Smith in the one spot. Pacheco and McKinnon, that to me, yeah, that's basically saying Mahomes isn't the guy that carries the team. He just moves the ball down and the running backs score a few touchdowns. It's not a crazy theory. It's actually not bad. I still need a running back. I think my running back options are pretty limited down to P Ryan, which I don't mind P Ryan. I don't think I want Gainwell. It's too much. Hurts, AJ Brown, Goddard, Gainwell. I think I'm looking for a min cash. Because one of these guys will, all four of them don't pop, man. That's nuts. But P Ryan could make some sense. So we took Tony. He has a big team with Mahomes, Tony, Kelsey. In case Mixon's not the nut piece, we take P Ryan. Is Hardman going to play? Listed out. Man, I don't trust no Hardman. Juju sounds like a guy that I don't mind. Maybe it's Juju and P Ryan. I don't mind that. Those aren't strong pieces. It doesn't look like Juju is. It's not a strong piece, but it's something different. So we got Boyd. He's got just that game. He didn't touch the guy in the 103 spot that drafted Kelsey, Mixon, Higgins, Mahomes, Tony, and Boyd. No Eagles, Niners. So he's basically saying that game, you don't need to touch it. You'll just stay on this game. It's a good team. But the consensus is Mahomes is not right. So at least if you didn't draft Mahomes that much, you should feel okay with knowing that, hey, he's got a really high ankle sprain. It is going to limit him. He is going to be cautious out there at times when he's running because he don't want to aggravate it. So he's not going to be himself. He really isn't. He's not going to be the guy that dances and does all the crazy stuff. He's going to be limited. They just want his the Chiefs just need his mojo out there. Just him being out there is enough to know that the way he plays, his quick reads, just how fast he can be with releasing. He sees everyone says Mahomes sees the game so much in a slower time than other quarterbacks. It's like he has all the time in the world out there to decide what he's doing. So yeah, the Kansas City's still going to roll with Mahomes, knowing that is still quality that's not injured. It's just his ankle, so he's still going to be able to make some badass plays. So yeah, I don't mind Mahomes. I would love to got him there. Let's do it again. I don't even have a Mahomes team. Let's look here. I have a Hurts, Purdy, Burrow, and Hurts. Let's see if we can get a Mahomes team that makes sense. If anybody wants to join, you're more welcome. I'm picking in the 3 spot, so maybe we could do what the guy just did. He drafted Kelsey Mahomes. But this bad bro, I don't think he allows, unless he takes a quarterback here, I don't think he allows me to have Mahomes pass him back. I'm interested to see. Man, there's not that much crazy theory left in this final championship round. This probably is like the last battle royale, unless they do that championship one where they do the super flex. There'll be a bunch of those going for the Super Bowl. But man, there's only so many variations you can get, man. Let's see what he does here. Joe Burrow, Chase, he took Kelsey. Jeez. You know what? I'll take CMC. I know I'm guaranteed Burrow or Mahomes. Man, do I take Mahomes here? I think so. Yeah, this guy drafted Kelsey. Is probably trying to get Mahomes, maybe. But you know what? I don't care. Yeah, let's take him. Man, you took all the time in the world to decide that you were just sniping me. Sorry, man. I was, running a show here, trying to get all the bells and the whistles in order and in a line. It's a team where I want Juju. Maybe I definitely need McKinnon. See if he comes back. It would make sense with this team since I didn't get Kelsey. So Higgins, I'm thinking that makes a lot of sense. If you can't get Kelsey, at least you get another weapon that Mahomes may need to use with his mobility issues this week. Take Goddard here. Yeah, let's take 2 receivers. I wanna take a strong tight end play at least. We'll probably get Juju and Tony, at least one of them. Man, he took hers. That's crazy. That's a unique strategy without Burrow or Mahomes to get Hurst and Kelsey. I don't like the pick. Boyd. You can get Pacheco here. Pacheco would make a ton of sense. If you don't get Pacheco, then why did he allow McKinnon to pass? That's what I would be thinking. Could go Ayuk. Man, let's get Kadarius Tony. And then think about it. Do we get both him and Juju? I'll take Tony here. If it's not Kelsey and it's everybody else, and Kansas City still rumbles. P Ryan, I can't get P Ryan. The only Bengal guy I can get is Irwin. Irwin, you don't really fit this team. I wanted a Bengal piece. Ooh, he took Juju from me. You freaking little guy. Could take Ayuk. Ayuk seems like a safer piece. Or MVS. Man, MVS and Tony, Mahomes, McKinnon. I'd rather do that. I mean, it's a weird team without Mahomes. I mean, without Kelsey. Sorry. I do have Mahomes. Oh, not my strongest team. I'm not a huge fan of it. But we'll go back and see which one's cash. Another one. I mean, that's what this stream is, man. I'm just here shooting at chilling. There ain't no seriousness. I mean, it'd be cool if we had I don't mind chatting with people. We could have a big following and just chat and BS, but I'm not going to run a show that's so like podcast worthy. I don't want that, man. Those guys are really good. You have to be like very focused into it, and I don't want to have that kind of energy so serious. I'm sorry, I can't do that for my own show. So if anybody thinks like I'm a weak, like I'm not a strong YouTube host, it's because I don't want to be that guy. And I struggle with that mentally because I know that a lot of guys that succeed in this content, DFS, best ball influencer industry, they have their content very strong and specific to what they're talking about, and that's all they talk about. They don't go off topic. They mostly just stick to the tune and give advice, and analysis, and stats, and they're on top of it, and they're talking with other people. Man, I'm not there yet. Let's take a Kelsey team here. What's up, guys? EJ here. Just doing some drafts. Is anybody drafting Michael Thomas this year? Next year? Do you still want to draft Michael Thomas? You want to know what I think? And I've been thinking about it. I may draft Michael Thomas, but then again,
hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
nah, we're not drafting Michael Thomas next year, man. You guys done lost your mind. I didn't draft him in anything. You think I'm drafting him next year? All right, where are we going to go here? I get Mahomes. Woohoo! Let's see. This guy drafted a quarterback. No, he might take Mahomes. I don't trust him with McCaffrey. Thank you. I got a Mahomes, Kelsey. Woohoo! Yeah. Let's get on it, man. Let's get on that train. I love that train. You never know where that one will go, man. And that's the Kelsey Mahomes train. I'm on that train. Been waiting to get on that train. So where we go here, McKinnon? You want to add him to the train? Let's do it, baby. Boy, how many more of our guys are we going to pick up? We already picked up McKinnon, Kelsey. Not looking too shabby. You see? Hey. Man, you guys wait till I go through a few improv classes. It's been fun, man. I love just BSing. But I like to take this serious. I need a serious receiver on this team. Bro, I'm doing it, man. Let's add Tony to this team. Ooh. All right, how many more Chiefs am I getting on here? I could have got Boyd. I think I'll maybe go Boyd and P. Ryan. That would be unique. Just target that game. Ooh, he took Boyd, you little guy. I could take I gotta take a receiver. Dude, that's too much, man. Do I take do I take Juju here? Oh man, I think I'm just doing this for the stream now. Let's do it, man. So we got Mahomes, McKinnon, Tony, Juju, and Kelsey. Man, I didn't think I'd play this snippet at all today, but I had to. It's fun. Nobody's going to have a full team like this. I mean, I'm not saying it's strong, but when there's only freaking 2 games, man, you really never know. You never know at the end of the day. This team is worthy of a P. Ryan if he lets me fall back with it. Oh, he took P. Ryan. You little cockadoodle do. I could have taken Hurst too. Oh man, can I take MVS? Austin Scott. Can I do it? Gainwell? Let's do it. I just want to do it. Just say I did it. I can't do it. Damn it. So we took Gainwell. I tried to do it. I forgot you have to draft at least someone from another team. Shit, I don't know, man. So not a bad team. I mean, it's a weird team. I was so taking freaking P Ryan. I shouldn't have taken where's that team? Here it is. Mahomes, McKinnon, Gainwell, Tony, Juju, Kelsey. So instead of Juju, I should have taken P Ryan or Hurst. Yeah, I should have done that. It's all right. It's funny. Let's do another one. Yeah, that was a weird team, man. I'm not saying it was strong, but I was having some fun with the stream. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. All right, man. Dude, I'm in the off season. I have a couple goals. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. We're gonna do some research streams, just talk about who we think may be some good plays. We're gonna be doing some drafts early. I'm telling you, man, the way I do this, I may not be a strong like podcast guy, but I understand what wins. I know what wins, man. You have to find these unique plays and reach a little bit, but also know certain areas of where ceiling could go each and every other week with these spike weeks. I'll take CMC. He took Kelsey. Oh, that's you, Aaron. You picked first. Nice. I could take Hurts. What I like about taking CMC is because nobody wants Purdy. So I know that I can wait on Purdy. Like if I somehow don't get a chance to get Joe Burrow or Mahomes, which I'm not, I'm gonna let you build Mahomes if it falls back. But yeah, I don't care about doing Mahomes. Maybe I just did a big one, man. I did that huge Mahomes stack. I think I'll take a break. Yeah, it is smart to get Kelsey. See, man, I can't even get him. I could take Mahomes from you, but let's see. Let's say I don't take Mahomes. McKinnon, I still like McKinnon. Mixon, Devontae Smith. You know what? I'll try this. I'll let you build the Mahomes and McKinnon stack if that's what you want to do. Oh shit, you ain't taking Mahomes? Well, damn, if I'd have known that, I ain't taking him, man. No, you just took him. No, I'm good. I don't. I'm all right. I'm trying something different. I think. Taking best player available with CMC and Smith. Hmm. I would take McKinnon here if I was in your spot, but it just seems like the nuts. It could be the nuts, like McKinnon, Kelsey, and Mahomes. I think we all know this. If I don't take Kittle, I won't get another chance. Got to take Kittle or Goddard. Kittle makes sense if Purdy somehow has a game. Kittle and McCaffrey. I guess I'll go in this direction. Yeah, I had to take Kittle there. Higgins. I like Higgins. Thank you for Higgins. I won't pass on Higgins. This is a strong team. McCaffrey, Smith, Higgins, Kittle. I mean, almost every team can be strong. It's not like there's a weak team. So Purdy will be my last pick, but I think I'll do Tony here. Gives me a piece. Nice. I'm surprised you didn't take Tony. Why didn't you take Tony? You took P. Ryan instead with Boyd. You wanted that correlation. You decided you had enough of Kansas City with Kelsey McKinnon. Yeah, I'm not hating it ever, man. Let's take Tony here. I got three strong receivers: Smith, Higgins, Tony. They could all be 1, 2, 3. They could be the top receivers on this slate. I mean, it's very well possible. Having McCaffrey and George Kittle, I think this is a strong team. If Brock Purdy can hang with the freaking fantasy superstars, if is a strong word here. I don't know. Yeah, I went on autopilot. Nice. Who's your last pick? You'll have to tell me because it was Ayuk. I saw it. And you can't go back. That's all right. Man, I don't know how someone could do 150 of these. You probably will eventually find the nuts, which to make it worth it, but I can't do it, man. We got 7 in there. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll do 3 more. Like I'm only gonna roll a 10. I wish I could have more, but it only takes one. All right, I'll do one more for the stream, and then we'll sign off. We could do a lineup. Anybody want to do a lineup on DraftKings? I don't mind doing one. I'm kind of curious to see some builds. I'm moving away from DraftKings lineup builds. I do love the drafts, but man, we did an hour and a half of just drafts. I got to show a little love back to the format that got me wanting to do live streams and build this brand, which was DraftKings. So shout out for that. Just believing that you can stream. I was doing this 3 years ago, man. So it's starting to gain popularity with lineup construction. But nobody likes to really show lineups. Just tell you about builds. It's been like that for a long time. Let's see here. Here's a lineup that I did where I got Joe Burrow, McKinnon, Sanders, AJ Brown, Debo, Higgins, Kelsey, Boyd, Eagles D. It's a lineup that makes sense. Burrow to McKinnon and Tyler Boyd. You know, I mean Burrow with Higgins, Boyd, bring back Kelsey, McKinnon, Sanders, AJ Brown. So just Debo. Eagles dominate. Bengals, Kansas City shootout. It's a lineup that makes sense. All right, let's try something different. Let's clear the board here. Who do I want for sure on this lineup that feels like a lock? It's got to be Kelsey, just like you were saying, Aaron, with drafting Kelsey 101. I mean, it just feels like win or lose, he's going to get you 20 plus points. And I'll definitely take it there, see if I can find another unique variable in the other spots. So after taking Kelsey, my heart wants to like go the cheapest I can that makes sense at quarterback, which would probably be Burrow. Brock Purdy, yeah. If I, let's try uh, Burrow first. If there's something that I really like and I can't, like if the quarterback is the only spot that makes sense to switch out, I may put Purdy in there. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Burrow, Kelsey. I don't want to put CMC in there yet, but he does feel like a lock. Could try Pacheco. I mean McKinnon, one of the running backs. I could see maybe Mahomes throws like 10 receptions to 10 targets to McKinnon. That could be very likely. Like him and Kelsey get like 20 targets minimum combined. And McKinnon's pretty cheap. He's up. He's definitely fell down in price. I'll take a stab at him. Let's go back to receivers. Rocking Joe Burrow. My first instinct would want to play Chase. So let's get Chase in here. I don't think have we ever seen Chase and Higgins blow up on the same slate? Like I don't feel like I've ever seen them both have ceiling games. Not even this year, right? His biggest game was 1918, 14, 7, 6, 1. So not 16. 16 was T. Higgins' big game. Chase didn't have a big game. 14. I mean, did he get hurt week 14? He didn't score any points. 6, 7. See, he had a weak game. So you can't put Higgins and Chase. You either fade one or the other. I think we all know that. Kadarius Toney could make sense at 3,700. Wow, man, I would do baseball with you. You'd have to come on and talk with me, man. I can't provide any content. I don't know anything about baseball anymore. I used to play it like 10 years ago to some ESPN leagues. I don't follow it all, man. So good luck to your endeavors of wherever you may find a community that wants to talk baseball. I don't know anything, but good luck to you guys doing your drafts. It looks like it could be fun. I wish I knew. I would definitely be firing into some baseballs on Underdog right now. I see the drafts going. It's about to fill, right? I think I've seen it. The bullpen way too early. Yeah, it's about to fill. I look at it, but I don't know anything about baseball, man. So good luck to you guys. I did create a spot in the Discord. You guys can chat about it. Maybe I could learn from there. You would have to want to help me because I don't know anything. You quit watching baseball after your Rangers blew it in the World Series. How long ago was that? Have the Rangers been good lately? Was that the team? Was see? I'll show you my knowledge in baseball. I know Mark Teixeira. Was he a first baseman? Wasn't he on that team? Who else was on the team? Verlander? Was Verlander on that team? I've done about 5. I love baseball. 2011. Oh, you've been playing since 2011? Yeah, I don't know. All right, sidetrack. Let's go back to this draft. I don't mind sidetracking. I don't care. Shit, we could do a baseball draft, but you guys would have to do it. I don't know anything about baseball, man. You know what? I may do it. How long does a baseball draft take? I don't know anything, man. It's a $5 donation. But if you want to tell me some names, I'll draft them, man. It'd be fun to do a draft just to have a sweat in it. But I don't know anything. So let's see here with this lineup. Tony makes sense here at 3,700. Let's plug him in. I want to put a defense in. Niners, Eagles, Chiefs, Bengals. Bengals could make sense with this. No. Can't. We got 3 Chiefs. We can't put Bengals or Chiefs. Niners or Eagles. Let's roll with Eagles D. What's the third receiver spot? Maybe Debo makes sense here. 5,700. Devontae Smith. So this allows me to get maybe I go P Ryan here. How crazy would it be? McKinnon and P Ryan? No CMC. 4,600 allows me to get Ayuk, Boston Scott, Goddard. This is definitely a unique build. I'm just trying to see what's the best place. Best piece. Goddard here. So it's as if it's saying if I went and got Goddard with Devontae Smith, why do I not have Hurts in here? Well, I can't afford him. But everything else is optimal. E Ryan's like a big play. I mean, this lineup could make sense. What could I get besides Smith? AJ Brown. I like that too. If I didn't go AJ Brown and I went and got Debo, upgrade Goddard to Higgins, having Chase, Higgins, and P Ryan. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I could get Kittle. No, let's go back to what we had. I want to roll with that. Goddard and it's either Devontae Smith or AJ Brown. My first instinct was Smith. This is definitely a contrarian build. Let's put it in there. So I can remember I'm gonna put it in a single entry. All right. You guys want to do a baseball draft? I don't know anything about baseball. This would be crazy. It's only $5, so it's not bad. Could do the 8-hour one. No way. Well, how can I learn this in 5 minutes? I know these guys, there's like a baseball. These guys, I don't follow them, but I heard about them. Let's follow them. I want to look at some teams. These guys, the bad bros. How many? All right, that's the exposures. You got any teams? I need to see a draft, man. How do I use Twitter here? Bullpen, Underdog, drafts. Anybody have any drafts? Nobody tag stuff like this? That's it. I just want to see one draft board so I can understand a little bit of structure. I'll do one draft. I don't know who the hell I'm drafting. Let's see his exposures. He likes these infield guys. Any pass Quanto. So Kansas City guys. I don't know anything. I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time trying to do a baseball draft. 776. So a seven pitcher? I don't even know. Infield, outfield? Oh, that's what that means. Oh, okay. The majority are 776, infield, outfield. Five has got to be pitchers, so maybe strong pitchers. You only need five. Weak pitchers, you get eight. Mostly pitchers I see here. His exposures. Because basically, you just want to split the board. You want to get three of each or seven of each almost. 20 spots. Let's fucking wing it, man. That's enough information for me to know. See, I don't even know anything, man. I have no idea what I'm doing. While we're waiting, let's do another draft in the battle royale. 6 people that may not fill right away. Yeah, this will be my last draft. This one will probably take like 45 minutes, huh? Maybe I sit on it. I gotta cook some steaks, make a dinner for the night. Ooh, looks like we got 2 drafts to do, maybe. That's all right. This battle royale won't last that long. Yeah, we're doing 2 drafts now. I'm in a battle royale and a baseball. So let's see if we can still get a good battle royale team, but I won't be talking about it that much. I guess I could have been looking at the board here. It's bad on me. I know who these guys are. Aaron Judge, he's the big home run king for the Yankees. Soto. Don't they have like 2 good players? Acuna? Or is he hurt? The other San Diego guy. Let's say this. Did he get traded? You can get really good infielders late. I try to stack up outfielders early, stack up teams well. All right, we're on the clock here. Let's take McCaffrey. Actually, yeah, let's take McCaffrey. Are you guys in this one? So I'm just donating to you guys, which I'm okay with. Ooh, just need one more. Back on the clock here. I got Kelsey. Just tell me who's like, if you can, like who's like injury prone. If I may draft him, you can just say injury prone or IP or I don't know. Because I like to know who's injury prone. I don't want to draft guys that are. But in baseball, do a lot of guys get injured a lot? Pitchers. I need to know who has not had Tommy John surgery yet, and who has. Soto, Machado, Tatis. Yeah, Tatis. He's that big guy that got signed to them a few years ago, right? Let's take the need one more, and the draft will start with a complete novice. Man, there's no tight end left. Jeez. Guess I take hers. Take Debo here. I'll see if first falls back. I'll take my choice between Tony or Juju. All right, draft started. We're picking 7. Man, there's so many freaking pros in here. I've seen these names before. SSS, Feed the Freezer, Samuelson, ELB. That's the guy that won the. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, man. All right, let's take Hayden Hurst. I could let this guy that has Burrow maybe get both of them. No, he probably wouldn't do that. Who do you like picking in the first round, Aaron? Infielder, outfielder, or pitcher? We're done. So Judge, Soto, Acuna, Rodriguez. Can't go wrong with Mike Trout or Mookie Betts in the 7th hole. All right, let's cue them up. So these are home run guys. Did Trout have a down year, or the year before he did? He got hurt. Oh yeah, this is a guy that gets injured sometimes, right? What about this guy? Do you get pitching points from Shohei Ohtani? What about this guy, man? Ohtani. I'm gonna take him, man. I just know he pitches, right? And I don't know, man. Does he still pitch? I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said take Ohtani. I'm not even saying his name right, but I have heard of him. He's like they haven't had a guy. Oh, they only take hitting. Dang it, that's all right. But you said he's still a beast. Is he like a DH guy? Yeah, we asked him. Yeah, No shit, he's a DH guy. What am I thinking? Nice. Where are we going here? Man, there's so many sharks in here. Yours was an easy pick. Oh yeah, you got Judge. So nobody's taken a pitcher yet. Is Garrett Cole like the dude? Or I heard him before. So he'll get some wins. You get points for wins. I don't know any of the rules and the structure. Like, what's the best point? I don't know, man. It seems like pitchers get the least amount of points outside of the infielders, outfielders. Tucker or Schwarber fall. You took Tatis. All right, let's take Schwarber, another home run guy. It makes sense, man. I do understand that the pitchers. I don't know, but I do see that the pitchers don't really have the most points. It's hard to get a lot of points out of a pitcher. Outfielder is a premium position to have. So yeah, we're the only ones that drafted 2 outfielders so far. So I like your thoughts on that. The infielders are like shortstops, like a baseman. Those kind of guys that get more steals, right? More faster. The catchers are probably the least drafted infielder, maybe. I was just writing this one guy I talked to. I'm like, I'm in a draft with you too, man. So who'd you get there, Daryl? You got a pitcher, Coden, Roden, and Bobby Witt Jr. Is that a NASCAR driver? Bobby Witt Jr. I don't know. You can get really good pitchers later, but not outfielders. Good outfield try out pretty quick in the later rounds. Ooh, I see what you're saying. So where do we go here? Infielder? Maybe a few more strong pitchers. I know Max Scherzer, he's old, right? What would you do here? Would you get a pitcher? Nola? Bo Machete? Randy or another outfielder? Seems like I can't go wrong with this pitcher. Get me a strong pitcher. I don't know, man. I drafted the outfielder, a Rose Arena. I just swapped it out. I'm gonna go with your guys' advice in the pitchers and get them later on. All right, I won't go outfielder. I got 3 guys. Maybe we'll go infielder. I don't know, man. How many can you start a week? What's cool about this is I'm just being honest. I don't know anything about this, and that's what makes it fun. So you could start 2 outfielders and a flex. So yeah, I could start all 3 of those guys sometimes. 1 pitcher, 2 infielders. 4 from a single game. Mm. All right, we have. I can't do too many of these, man. Home runs are king in this format. So I got my 2 outfielders on flex. Maybe I go get a infielder now. I remember that in draft, home runs were 14 points. I thought, yeah. I didn't even look at the scoring. I'll do it on the way back. Go back and learn the scoring. Yeah, this will be my last draft. So this guy that scored the most points that's next to me, ELB. What's your name again, bud? I think his name is King Capital or something on Twitter. But yeah, he didn't draft a pitcher yet, so neither did this other bad pro next to me. So, it's gonna be tough to advance out of this one, man. Jerry Springer? Oh, George Springer. Altuve, he's on a strong team. Bats first. Is he healthy? Nolan Arenado. Let's take this. Oh, I took Altuve. I don't know, man. Said this guy's projected more points. Marcus Seaman. What pitchers available? Dylan Cease, Verlander. So maybe we get a pitcher on the way back. Verlander, Shane Bieber, Brandon Woodruff, Framber Valdez, I take Garcia. Let's go back. He said Garcia. Where's Garcia? He got taken. Oh, he was the guy that I could have drafted 4 outfielders. I see what you're saying. Cool, man. No idea. So where are you taking here? Oh, you went and got the guy with the higher projection. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, Milwaukee Brewer pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Is he good? 190 strikeouts. That's a lot of strikeouts, right? Around 200 is pretty good. So he's a strikeout guy. Ooh, can't get him. Any other pitchers? Christian Yelich. I know him. This is a guy like that can go for a cycle, right? Like a real cycle, like home run, triple, double, single. Is a cycle worth anything? Oh, you're good, man. Would you go receiver here? I mean, receiver. Would you go pitcher here? I may get Christian Yelich if he falls to me. Zach Wheeler for Philly. I'm gonna do Yelich. He's a Milwaukee Brewer. Nobody's telling me not to take a Brewer. I'm taking him. I don't know what to do. There's still a couple guys that haven't drafted pitchers yet, so if they're not doing it yet, I'll pass too. Who's supposed to be a strong team this year? That's where you kind of want those points as well, right? For the pitching. Win, 5 points, quality start, 5, strikeouts, 3, innings pitched. So I don't want a guy from Colorado Rockies. Don't they give up a lot of home runs in that stadium? I don't know, man. Let's see. Any baseball projections? Who are these guys? Some players? 8 round guys? Well, maybe we'll take them. Corbin Burns for the Brewers? Yo, what's up, man? Let's grind all night. Hey, welcome to the channel. This is EJ Breathing Fantasy Football. Literally, man, I'm always doing just, I don't know anything about baseball. This is my first ever baseball draft. I don't watch baseball. I don't know anything. I'm just doing it. A few guys are talking about baseball, so I haven't taken a picture yet. I don't know anything. I'll take Chris Bryant, another outfielder. I don't know, man. Yeah, I see that you're next to me. I saw you, man. Hey, congratulations on your big win, too. That's awesome. That's a good feeling to be in. Very, very cool, man. Probably should have taken a picture, right? This guy hasn't taken one yet either. 5 outfielders that are really strong, I think. It's good you don't know anything. Man, I'm not that strong in regular NFL either, man, but I got a couple sweats in the best ball playoffs. We were talking about it early. We're 2 hours in the stream. I usually just ramble most of the time. It's mostly just a laid back, chill stream. I play some yoga music in the background. More my feed. This guy only has one outfielder, Jordan Alvarez, and 4 pitchers. I don't know, man. You do. I got a fire one too, but just admit. What's your team? We got Burrow, Mixon, P. Ryan, Gainwell, Chase, Higgins, Devontae Smith, and Hardman. That's a nice team. I'm rooting for Burrow stack too. I got a crazy stack in the wild card. I've got Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy at quarterback. I drafted this team in week 14, man. Really awesome. I got Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, P. Ryan, and Lenny Fournette was my dead piece. Then I got Chase, Debo, Kittle, Boyd. I think that's it. 4 flex. receiver tight end spot. All right, do we go pitcher? He finally went pitcher. Seems like these pitchers are right here. Look, do I go infielder O'Neal Cruz? Dansby Swanson? I think I want to fill in an infielder. Reaches deal with Cubs. What about the other guy? Minor ankle injury. Let's take the minor ankle injury. I'm not going to read too much of that. I don't know if I want to take the new guy. Maybe I don't know. Is he a new guy? I have no idea, man. Don't judge me hard. Damn, he got a lot of money. 177 million over 7 years. I have no fucking clue. Glasgow is good. I think I heard of the name. Is he their ace? Is he the Rays ace? You know what? I'll take him if he falls back. Unless Cap wants to take him. I don't fucking know, man. I don't care. I don't mind. I never cared. I never cared, man. I believe you can win with any team. Any team you can win. That's the mentality and the mindset. You have to believe in a narrative and draft any team that makes sense to you. And some that don't. Maybe it makes sense to somebody else, but try and read into it a little bit and have it fit your team, whether it applies to baseball or football or basketball, hockey, golf. I don't care what you play, man. So I can't get a pitcher. You can get Logan Gilbert, Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo, Swanson. Let's get them both. I was going to pick him, but then someone passed on him. I don't have a pitcher yet. Is this called zero pitcher strategy? What's up, man? I'm sniping whoever you put up. Okay, I don't care. Hey, this is my first draft. Don't hurt me, man. Hey, welcome though. I appreciate you jumping on the channel. So where you at here? Oh man, nah, you ain't sniping me yet, man. I don't mind. Take Hunter Green next. Hey, but you're more than welcome to help. I don't know anything about baseball, but yeah, if you're just like you suck, I don't know if you're a you suck guy, but if you're a you suck guy, you're wasting your time with me. I don't care about baseball. This might be my only draft. I mean, I respect you guys playing it. It just doesn't. I don't know anything about baseball. Hunter Green. So nice that you took him. This guy's got a lot of pitchers. Strategy goes crazy. Instead of picking one quarterback, you need to take six. When to take it, ton of strategy in this shit. I'm with you, man. Seems like there's a lot of sharp players in this draft, so I can't really expect. I might as well just do something a little different. I know Atlanta's a strong team. Maybe Kyle Wright's a play for some wins. I don't know anything about baseball, man. Picks up league leading 21st win. Is he a strikeout guy? Not really. Nice take. I don't care, man. There's Kershaw. I remember Kershaw was a beast back in the day. Lucas Giolito. Should I get him? Reaches deal. Oh, in 2021, he threw 200 strikeouts. Let's take him. I need to take a picture, man. Finally got a picture. I don't know. But what, like 7-7-6 is a strategy? 7-6-7. Maybe if I waited this long to get pitchers, I get 8 pitchers. 8 pitchers would make sense on this team. I guess. I don't know. But I see what you're saying. You need 6 quarterbacks. That's cool, man. Hey, thanks guys for coming in. If you like it, man, please hit the subscribe button. We'll be here all summer doing underdog drafts. I am partnered through Underdog Fantasy. I really am, man. So yeah, I love doing the drafts. I show the boards. I'm not as polished as some of the other guys out there, and I don't want to be polished. I want to just get up and drink some water and just shoot it, and not have to be so focused in the leading a podcast style show. So yeah, man, I'm just chilling. With this build, I go 7-7-6. Oh, so 6 is my outfielders. So I have 4. I have 5 outfielders. So just one more outfielder is what you're saying. So get some more pitchers. All right, let's get some pitchers. Let's pitch it up, baby. It's kind of like a 0 pitcher strategy, I guess. I don't know. So the Yankees get wins. Oh yeah, maybe snipe this Yankee pitcher from me. No, you took an infielder. I thought you were sniping me, man. Charlie Morton. I may just do 6 outfielders. I guess I have 5 strong ones early. So who do I take here? Do I take a pitcher? Nestor Cortez, Charlie Morton? Or would I take a Bassett? I got taken. Charlie Morton. I have Morton queued up. I don't think Morton's like a big strikeout guy, right? Oh, I should have taken Cortez. I don't know, man. This guy got Joe Ryan. Any pictures on this board here you guys like? Senga, George Kirby. Morton is kind of old. Yeah, I remember Morton from back when he was he on the Pirates? I was like back when I used to play like 10 years ago. Charlie Morton, wasn't he a Pirate? I don't remember, man. I don't know. Uh, I swear Charlie Morton was on the Pirates with Andrew McCutcheon. Yeah, this is the way I'll talk fantasy. I'll talk old. I don't know anything, man. But this is fun to be with you guys that have done so many drafts. I respect you guys out here in these waters doing these drafts. How many have you done so far, Cap, in the baseball? Where do I go back here? Any other pitchers you like? Cortez is still there. Maybe I take him if he falls back. Man, Cortez is still there. Did we take him? Yeah, let's take him. I guess you call that scooping up some value, baby. Man, I don't have no snippets for baseball. And I don't know how you stack. You can't really stack, right? Tim Anderson, who will have a big bounce back year, where does he go on the board? Oh, he just got drafted. Lopez, Barrios, Singer, McCollum. I need to put that in the thought here. We went Barrios. Nice. Do you like France, Bell, Cronenworth, Tedendi, Menendez? Why is he falling? Did we take him? I don't know, man. Let's take Menendez. Outfielder for Washington. I haven't drafted an outfielder in the last 5, 6 picks. So what do I have? 6 outfielders. Could be done at outfield. Can you put a pitcher in the flex? Flex includes infielder, outfielder only. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I don't know anything, guys. I'm not here to. We just did 2 hours of NFL and just bullshit. But yeah, we'll be here in the summer doing drafts for NFL, the big board. I'd love to do some big board drafts. We'll probably do like maybe 10 of them on stream, 25 total. Depending if I smash in any finals, if I get any teams to the finals, it'll help the bankroll for sure. Got that really strong team in the wild card tournament, so I'm excited for that. Excited to see the pool. I'm excited for this draft to end. So crazy. Suarez, Polanco. What is your team? You have infielder, 5 infielders, Judge, Jimenez, Hannenberg, Winker, Bellinger. 5, 5 and 5, and 3 pitchers. Not bad. You feel like your team is dead? Oh, I don't know, man. You got. I don't know if the pitcher seems like a few guys got pitchers in the second round. Jimenez, Jordan, Montgomery. Chris Sale, I remember him. He's old. I don't want no Sale. Man, let's take this guy, Montgomery. No idea. Let's take him. Oh, you're good, man. Do your thing. You got the kids, you got the wife, you got a lot of responsibilities. I'm just by myself here with no distractions. Maybe I sniped a picture from Cap over there. Maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows? Yeah, I love talking strategy. I love boards. Hey, you guys can send me any draft boards on Twitter. I think I follow you, Cap. If you want to follow too as well, Dylan. I'm on Twitter. Surf your turf. You could probably type in "breathing fantasy football" literally. If you want to connect more, we're here, man. I'm kind of fading out for the end of the season. But yeah, for 97, 90, we have 94 subscribers. So it's nice to have a good group of you guys so far that support me and allow me to still feel confidence in trying to keep this dream alive as a raw, unpolished streamer forever, man. I just want to chill, play some music, do some drafts, BS, call people out. I'll snipe anybody, man. In fact, let's load the sniper rifle. I don't know who I'm sniping, but I got it loaded, man. Anybody weak at something? This guy hasn't drafted a pitcher in forever. Joker. Do I go get another pitcher here? Luis Garcia. I don't have a Houston pitcher. Trevor Story. I know is he injured? Let's get Garcia. You know what, man? This is like a blind snipe, but I sniped somebody, man. I just pointed it out there and I took away the target. Mission accomplished. We returned home safe, debriefed. We killed the enemy. Everything's good. I feel like you got to get a little strong at pitcher now. I guess I'm weak at infielder, right? Only 3 infielders. Maybe we go 7 infielders. Drew Rasmussen was amazing second half of last season. Where the hell is he going? Oh, he's a pitcher. So I could wait on him. All those infielders are Trevor Story. I remember when he had like Colorado, he had like 15 home runs to start the year. It was like astronomical. It was like, what was this, like 10 years ago? Expects to play in 2023. Man, I don't have many infielders. Maybe it's not smart to get a guy that's coming off injury. Jonathan India, this other Colorado guy. Is he a catcher? Ooh, that's like a home run. And that's a home run place. Does he hit home runs? At 20, 26? So this guy's a catcher. Is Ryan Nick Mahone. Stack him with Chris Bryant. Oh yeah, you got that right. I'll do it if it falls. I don't think SSSSS is watching the stream. No, he is not. Yeah, let's do it, baby. Let's get these stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Well, if I advance this team, at least I filled in the pictures. All good. We have 6 outfielders. Maybe I'm done at outfield. Need to get some more infielders. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Anything I can learn here? Any of these guys? Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo. I saw them drafted already. Lasno, Hernandez. You guys are probably already drafted. Any other Brewer players? I'd love to have a Brewer player on my team. Oh, I have Yelich. Okay, I'm done. I don't know, babe. Yeah, I see your theory on stacking the outfield early. It's like getting the receivers with a lot of ceiling. Makes sense. I don't want Rasmussen. I don't need him yet. Patrick Sandoval. Did we get another pitcher here? Is a guy you reach out for. I think it's 1 year deal. Or did we get Martel? Who's Martel? I'm gonna draft him. I have no idea. Wilson Contreras. Ooh, I would have drafted him. I have 2 infielders from. I would have 2 from St. Louis. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Jordan Montgomery and Wilson Contreras. I don't know. I'm sure they feet. Would they bat near each other? Maybe one of them steals and RBI brings them home. Does that matter? Knowing where these guys are in the bat order, is that part of the strategy too, man? Like I'm interested in all that strategy. I just don't know any stats. I don't know any of these players, and I said that for like the 15th time. But I do. I am always curious with strategy. I'll always talk strategy. Like if you want to talk strategy, Cap, Aaron, Daryl. I know you don't know shit about this like me, but hey, if you guys want to talk strategy, baseball, I'm here, man. I'll talk. I'm always curious, but my better strategy talking is football. I wish I knew it all, man. I don't think it matters if baseball stacking lineups is good. Nice. Trevor Bauer. He's still being drafted. Is that the guy that had the sexual assault stuff? Heather Anderson? I don't want to get Sandoval. I don't know. Trent Grisham? Justin Turner. Why is this guy reach his deal? He's got like a high projection. Let's take him. Whit Merrifield. I don't see him here. We got taken a long time ago, but we didn't know. No, not that long ago, right? Whit Merrifield. Oh, we got drafted when I drafted Marte. Ooh, you probably drafted the better infielder. Tristan Casas, no idea. Take Turner. Okay. I have 5, 6, and 6. So I'm on pace. Do we take a picture here? I know you like your Drew Rasmussen. He's like he's like 8th on the board for pitchers. So it sounds like I can let him pass. Let's see what's Dylan's team's like. Yes. You got same as me. 5 pitchers, 6 infielders, 6 outfielders. Nobody's got anything crazy. 7 outfielders. I see 8 pitchers. Feed the freezer. He's only got 3 outfielders. What's he doing? That's got to be an auto draft, right? Because I know he's a good player. Why would he only have 3 outfielders? Yeah, it sounds like a auto draft. I haven't been paying attention. So the Sandoval guy's at the top of the board. It seems like not many people want him. And we're picking next. He went Kurt. Who would you get here? Would you get another infielder? Alex Baum, Sean Murphy, Anderson, Jeffrey Springs, Lane Thomas, another outfielder with Menendez. Sean Murphy, I take him. I have no idea who he is. Yeah, maybe. So I'll get 2 pitchers at the end here. Let's see if we get the Rasmussen guy and somebody else. Another pitcher, 7 pitchers. I think that makes sense because we went so heavy outfielder early, so we'll leave it at 6. That's what I would think. Springs. I got 7 infielders, which now it was my weaker point. So on that. So what is Springs more? Is he young? Ooh, he just drafted Springs from Tyler Anderson's there. Man, I may just get Rasmussen. I'll guarantee him on the team. How about that? Yeah, I'll draft anybody. You tell me a player that's going to start that almost is never drafted. I'll draft him. I don't care. I already know you have to scroll to win. I just don't know anything about baseball. Let's get another. Give me like a pitcher for our last pick. 676. Yeah, we need another pitcher. Give me a crazy pitcher. Eric Lord. Who's he? Brewers. Should open 2023 as Milwaukee's number 4 starter behind Burns, Woodruff, Peralta. So he could be a sneaky guy. Henderson's still there, but I want to fade him now. Screwball? Ooh, he's right here. Getting in grip, strengthening work. So did he just have Tommy John surgery? Man, he's an injury guy. It's a large chunk of the upcoming season. I see what you're saying. He could come back and be like a crazy unique piece. Let's see. Anybody else? Yeah, it seems like an injury guy though. Eduardo Rodriguez. I don't know, man. Kyle Gibson. They're a weak team though. Man, Tyler Anderson's still there. It makes me not want him though. Man, who do you take here? Pittsburgh pitcher? I have no idea who this is, but Ronzi Contreras? All right, let's take him. All right, let's take him. Yo, yo, yeah, yo, what's up, man? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But hey, not a bad team. I don't think it's a bad team. All right, let's look at the teams here. 7 pitchers, 7 infielders, 6 outfielders. Looks good. Let's look at Cat's team. He drafted 677, so he has 6 pitchers. So he feels stronger with these guys. He did get someone in the 19th round, but outside of that, he was getting them early. No, wait, he wasn't getting them early. He was getting them late like me. Let me name this thing. Live draft with pros. 123 124. Man, today's a very emotional day for me. I don't want to kill the mood, but man, my mom died 6 years ago today, so it's an emotional day a little bit. But I've been getting stronger as each year comes on. So much love to you, mom. Yeah, I have no idea about your team. You fuck knows, man. Let's see. See the end of the board. Josh Jung. What a name, man. Is that what they call him at the strip club? Josh Jung is hung. Let's see your team. Let's see the team, and then we'll sign off. Let's see here. We went Judge, Roden, Bobby Witt Jr., Seaman. Yeah, I guess your outfielders would be weak, according to what others would say. You did get three outfielders in a row there. Oh, he's a prospect. Let's do it. Baseball's all over there, man. Like, right? There's guys that are not even called up yet that are like supposed to be huge. Did we draft any of those guys? Are any of those guys drafted? Like these guys that everyone's been waiting to come up? Who the fuck knows? Love me some Mitch Haniger. Yeah. Was he drafted? Oh, he was drafted early. Oh, you drafted him. Nice. Mitch Haniger, Jesse Winker, Bellinger. Then you ended it with four pitchers at the end here. Sure, man. I have no idea what I'm saying. No idea. Andrew McCutcheon. I know I used to draft him. I remember when he had a big start to his career. Cap, and he probably did a good team too. Last year I drafted Julio Rodriguez in the last round. Is he a pitcher? Is he good? See, what I like about this is I'm just being raw and honest, man. I don't know shit about baseball. And it's fun. It's fun to come out here and do a draft. Shit, we got one in. We'll check it every so often. All right, guys, I'm out, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out. It's a little dark here, right? I'm gonna cook a nice little dinner, chill, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll come back and see if we what our advances look like. I'll look real quick. It don't look like they advanced any. No, they didn't advance any of the mittens. Top prospect in baseball last year went off. Nice. Yeah, later, man. See you guys. Have a good rest of your evening, and be safe, be blessed, and you know what, man? Never stress in life. I learned that. That quote is from Pete in his channel. Love you guys. Take it there. See ya.